and we have 650 MPs, and they're just supposed to represent us and what we want, right? So who are they and how well do they represent us? Well, let's have a look at the population as a whole. The average salary for the UK, if you add up everybody's job and divide it by how many people they are, what do you think is the average salary in the UK?
20,000.
20,000, higher than 20? 30 is 31,000 is the average salary in the UK. But here's the thing, the average salary is 31,000, but by the time they would take away tax, what you actually get paid is 24,000, which really bugs me because I wouldn't go for a job for 24, but I'd go for one for 31, so that's the first lie they get you on, right? That's the first lie. You get paid 24, and that works out about £500 a week, right? So it's about £500 a week, yes, £2,000 a month, right? And I just want you to think of this. Somebody very wise once said that you should never spend more than a third of your income on your living costs, right? On your housing, you should never spend more than a third. Welcome to London, right? You should never spend more than a third in living. Now, in London, the average salary is a bit more. It's about 39,000, right? So you get a bit more than 2,000. Now, the average rent, what's the average rent in the UK? Any ideas? 600 is about 968. It's about 968 is the average rent. And if you're getting paid £2,000, you're already nearly half. If you live in London, the average rent is 1,500, right? So if you're getting £2,000, I mean, you guys know what that's like, okay? So that's the average salaries, right? And that's for most people, that's what they're trying to make money work for them. They're taking that kind of money home, right? Now, MPs, what do you think is the average salary for an MP? 70,000, higher than 70, higher than 60? 80, 82,000. 82,000 is the average salary for the MP. Here's an interesting point. I want you to think about the jobs that you guys do and think about your employer. Does your employer pay you extra money to cover your living costs? No. Does your employer pay you extra money to cover your travel costs? No. Does your employer give you free sandwiches? No. No, exactly. No, right? Sometimes. She works for Pret, and sometimes she does, yeah. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes. So here's the thing with MPs. So their take home, right, after everything's about 56,000. They work out, their take home is about 4,800. If you're on 182, you're about 4,800 take home, right? However, on top of that, when they come to stay in London, they get their rent paid for, right? They get their rent or money towards their mortgage. They get that money paid for, right? So that's not coming away from their 4,800. And do you think they're sharing with Northerners arguing about the heating bills? Unlikely, right? Unlikely. On top of that, when they travel to London, they get their travel paid for. And they're not having to get the 11:38, 4.5-hour service, right? They get the peak time, super fast train ticket is covered, it's paid for, right? And I have it on good authority that they get free sandwiches, right? So these are MPs. So who are they? And how come they're making that money? And you go, do you know what? It's great that they're making that money because you want the best people for the job. You want good people for the job, and you should pay people what they're worth. It's great for people to have a high salary. Why not? It's good for you to be paid what you're worth, and if you've got a position of power, responsibility, you should be well paid for that, right? So what are their qualifications in order to become an MP in order to do that? Well,